Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. So, they've released a 15-minute video, unedited, of the Diddy Cassie hotel footage. Boy, this says Diddy trial Cassie hotel attack aftermath seen in unedited 15-minute video. Now look, I've been watching like videos. It's so much stuff that came out. All right. To be honest with y'all, it's very difficult to cover this case as far as talking about it, because every word that come out of your mouth will get your video taken down, unless I guess you're like a news, like I have the talking code so much, man, but it's so much that has come out, like especially all the things that he did to her. And you know, I'm reading a lot of comments on this videos. Just don't pay attention to the trolls, y'all. Don't pay attention to the trolls, because there's a lot of people saying that she could have left. People don't really understand how that works. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the next step for her would have been like he would have took her out. You know what I mean? So she felt like she had to do these things. You know, this was everything that he orchestrated. You know, the money, all that. People are saying like, but she called the dude. You don't think Diddy is the one who's telling her to make these calls? She said she tried to leave. She told him she didn't want to do it no more. And all it did was anger him. You know, it was I remember reading something where she said she ran away and the damn security guard ran after her and grabbed her. So y'all don't understand how money and power works. But I was watching this video and I paused it at the 32-second mark because it was showing like the beginning of the video, which you already know I can't play, when he's actually doing what he did to her. But this, I paused it right here because this is going to be the new footage. So for those of you who have seen this, I appreciate it. For those of you, you know, coming back and watching with me again, yeah, thank y'all. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
But now the prosecution entered new footage into evidence, 15 minutes of tape unedited, that shows what happened after. The hotel security guard is seen here talking to Diddy, still wrapped in the white towel. Cassie follows both men back to the room, then Cassie leaves, the security guard behind her.
Cassie says that when she finally did leave the hotel back to her own apartment.
CNN entertainment correspondent Elizabeth Wagmeister, who broke the news about the shock from today.
She goes home, her friend sees her, and her friend calls the cops. They question her, but ultimately she does not say Diddy's name. Why didn't she say his name? Because she essentially didn't want to ruin his life.
Now that is key right there. That is key. Because when she's saying she don't want to ruin his life, it's like she's saying like, if he's put in that situation, he's going to come after her. Basically telling on him is like you putting your life in even more danger. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. You know, like I said, I'm pretty sure he's probably said to her, I got some cops in my back pocket. I mentioned that before. The power, man, the money and the power. I mean, again, we're just now seeing these tapes, you know?
And Cassie revealed on her 29th birthday, Diddy actually forced her to participate in a freak-off. She also one time Their intense relationship also took its toll in Cannes in 2012. They attended the premiere of Killing Them Softly, but now we know what happened before they hit the carpet.
During her testimony, she explained that she was on a yacht with Diddy, and they got in a fight, so Diddy kicked her off of the yacht. She left. She didn't have her stuff with her. She didn't even have her passport with her. When they fly home from Cannes, France, Cassie says they were still in a fight, and then he takes out a device and he shows her videos.
Cassie also told the jury after they broke up in 2018 he would blackmail her, threatening to expose. Cassie saying on the stand, "It's horrible and disgusting. No one should do that to anyone." And the judge began to add special privacy screens inside the courtroom. Explicit material was displayed. We now know Cassie provided those images from her phone to prosecutors.
Sean Combs and Cassie Ventura have not made eye contact with each other once. This day in court was actually the first time they have seen each other in more than 6 years. Of course, when they ended things, now we know things could not have ended worse. At one point, there was actually a brief break during the testimony, and she turned her back in the witness box away from Diddy. The cross-examination of Cassie is going to be brutal. That's just the way it is. Cases, the defense's job is quite literally to pick apart their story and poke holes in their story.
Yeah, again, it's been a lot that has come out. And again, I have to keep apologizing when I have to trim out words, because y'all got to understand, you can't just be, it's like, what's the point of doing these videos if I can't have them up? You know, so by now, I'm hoping everybody understand when I'm talking in code, when I'm talking about like all the, you know, stuff that they say. But, you know, when because I was watching some videos and they were talking about like how she was saying all the stuff she had to put in her body, you know, the stuff that he was giving her. And then she said, I think she was saying she would, you know, she would be numb to a lot of the things that were going on. And I think people also forget like how young she was, you know, legal, but young, you know, young-minded. You know, you're thinking that you're about to have this extravagant career singing. And then it was a part where she said that she was so tired and exhausted from all the stuff he had her do that she couldn't even go to the studio to sing. I'm like, and knowing that now, because I was saying like back in the day when she first came out, everybody was like, dang, who is this? And then it's like, it would be gaps. Like you really wouldn't see her. And now we know why. They were saying how much makeup she used to use to cover her face. But they said at one point, you know, you could see her lip, like you could tell her lip was swollen. That she got into a fight with him in the car and she had to hide under the seats, you know. Said she hit him, like it kind of reminded me of, oh, and she mentioned that too. It kind of reminded me of the movie, What's Love Got to Do with It, with the Ike and Tina situation. Because I think she even called him, you know, Ike Turner, for the way, the things that he was doing to her. It's a lot, man. I'm pretty sure most of y'all who are watching these videos are probably caught up with most of everything that's going on. And y'all know how explicit and disgusting it is that I really can't talk about it. But I'm just saying that I'm caught up. I just want y'all to know that I'm caught up to pretty much everything that has come out. But like that one lady said, when the defense gets to question her, it is going to be very brutal. Right now, it's not looking good for Diddy though. But I'm pretty sure they're going to try to find a way to try to flip it, you know. But like it's so much that has come out on her end, and just from him making do stuff while she was on her cycle. Yeah, man, it's really bad. Like all the domestic stuff is like, it is like really bad. I just don't know how anybody in that jury is gonna not lean into that, man. Oh, but I feel like, I mean, she's very, very strong and brave for getting up there. I mean, she's pregnant. You know, they're saying, you know, how the daughters aren't in the courtroom today. They shouldn't have never been in there from the get-go. But at the same time, think about this. All this stuff that he's being alleged of, right? Because I mean, there's more people that's going to be supposedly testifying and stuff. And then we're going to get into probably like the people who were alleging that it was young people there. But I mean, he has his kids, his daughters over here, and over here listening to all this craziness. And then it gets so crazy that they have to leave. Like, no, they shouldn't be hearing this. So that didn't look good for him. Because if your kids can't hear this stuff or shouldn't be hearing this stuff, you know it's something that you shouldn't have been doing. You know, as far as all the craziness. So I just don't know, man. I don't know how he gonna find his way out of this, but I still have to wait to the defense question her, because they gonna, it's tough, man, because she's supposed to be due pretty soon. So that's very, like, for her to get up there and being pregnant, boy, we're going to see what they have to say. But to me, the biggest thing is, I see a lot of people saying she was willing, she wanted to do this stuff, and they're missing the part that it's not like she had a choice. People don't understand how violent he would get with her. Even though she's up there explaining it, that's how I feel like a lot of people are trolling, man. And let me look at some of the comments on this video. Someone said, even if he gets off these charges, the trial only shows he's truly a monster. So let's just say this, hypothetically. Let's say he does, they say not guilty. After hearing all this stuff that he did, who in their right mind is going to want to be hanging out with him? Keyword, right mind. So I feel like, I told y'all, if this dude, if they say not guilty, I feel like he gonna probably throw a not guilty party, and you gonna see all these people. And I'm telling you, if this man has a party, you start to see all these celebrities here, like partying with him, that is gonna look so wild. I mean, I feel like they should be losing sponsorships. All, like, you want to associate yourself, all right, with all of that stuff. Yeah. Diddy needs to be under the jail. He's a monster. That's a good question. I really wonder how his daughters felt when they saw this tape, because I know they seen it. Yeah. And there's no way they haven't seen that tape. They can probably try to do what they can to hide it, but no. You know? But at the same time, when you grow up so privileged with money and have everything done and given to you, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna look at him. We'll see. But this is I feel like I want to talk more about everything that's going on, because it's been so much, man. Like I said, I am caught up with all the news, but the details are just too graphic to talk about. But so this is what they were talking about when they said the video was edited. Like, you didn't get to see the whole video, but it still makes Diddy look bad. It's like the only way she was able to get up out of there is because that security guard came to get her up out of there. But they're saying that he didn't report a lot of the stuff. Man. Comment below if you guys are caught up to everything that has been said. Please like, share, and comment below. Peace out.